I wanted to give you some criteria about the items that we wrote down. And this came to me in the morning, and I said, I've got to have an acronym. And so I used the acronym SMART, like SMART goals, SMART achievement. So the first S is always specific. So whenever we are doing something, we have to be very specific. In goals, we say M is measurable. In this instance, I'm saying M is something which can be memorialized, something that can be kept with us for a long period of time, can be stored. The A for me is accolades, so positives. These are things which are positives that we don't want to remember the negatives. My coffee is always cold, or it's bitter, or we don't want to remember stuff like that. The fact that I needed a bottle of water, right now my throat is dry and Zach walks up to me with a bottle of water, I'll say thank you. He didn't, but I think I say thank you. So those are the kind of things that I want to remember, the good stuff, the positive stuff. So accolades, I said. The R and T, I didn't come up with anything. So I said, let's call them remote teams. But that doesn't sound too good. So the other thing I came up with for the R is repeatable, back to the habits. Some things that we can keep repeating, so that it becomes habitual. And the T, I used tags. So we need to be able to tag something. Like in a database, if everybody is familiar with databases, you categorize, you tag, so that when you put in the tag, you get a whole list of things that come along with it. Does that make sense? Okay. So I use the acronym SMART so that we can remember it. There's no real logic to it, but they have to be specific. It's something that can be stored, something that can be retrieved, something that can be repeated and becomes habitual. Again, habits make behavior, behavior makes culture. So habits, behavior, and culture are interlinked. And we are all interested in having a culture which is supporting, so culture that we want to work in, culture that we enjoy belonging to and growing.